From the Positive Promotion Studio in beautiful downtown Christiana, Delaware, it's the Tim Qualls Show.
Tonight on the Tim Qualls Show, Larry Denburg, local filmmaker Jeff Hiester, and Laura Shay. Also starring Kevin Powers and the Bacon Bits Band.
And now, here he is, the one, the only, the talker of the town, Tim Qualls.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a good studio audience. I tell you what, we got a really good studio audience. Got a great show for you today.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Kevin?
I'm all right.
Yeah, you're looking nice. Did you get a haircut? It looks like you did. Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah, kind of darkened it up a little bit.
That would be the dye.
Yeah. Trying something new, are you?
No.
Hit that big, plateau and going on the other side.
It was more gray than the other color, so.
Yeah, politics. Let's talk politics a little bit because
Speaking of dye jobs.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You talk about putting flavor over the top of it and color and everything else. I was just listening to the radio on the way in to do this show, and they're having all these debates here on WDEL, one of our local radio stations here, and they've been doing these debates and all that, and they're just, I don't know. I say we write in Kevin. That way we'd all party for 2 or 3 years.
That would be my
anyways.
platform, a cocktail for
So,
everyone.
What's the qualifications for running for office?
I think you just have to run.
Yeah, that's it?
Apparently you don't need to live here very long.
Yeah, or work here.
Or work here, or I've ever worked before.
Yeah, just,
Just put ESQ after my name.
but it's unbelievable and we're going to talk more of that. But we got an exciting show. I want to get into the show a little bit. Got some announcements to make
We do?
before we do get into the show. Yeah, you've got the announcement.
I do.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
turkey.
Oh, turkey. Yeah, the turkey giveaway. Shoot.
No, we're not giving them away. We need turkeys.
We need turkeys
we're
and
going
donations.
to give them away.
We are giving them away.
Along
We are.
with Twin B. Brown here local, Reverend Twin B. Brown. They've been on Sunday mornings for 40. Every 5 years he goes.
This is the 31st annual turkey
giveaway
drive, right?
Yeah. He had to skip last year. He's 70-something years old. He can't do it, and so last year they missed it. And I called up Twin. I'm talking to him. What's the problem? He needs help.
Yeah.
He needs help doing it. So
We're
I
helping.
said, no, don't put we. You got a mouse in your pocket? No.
Actually, I do.
I said, Kevin, be more than happy. No, but it's a big deal. I mean, they feed all the seniors and everything. Used to cook meals for them for that particular day, and they found out that from the seniors, hey, can you give us a whole turkey instead of just feeding us? We cook our own turkey and eat for a week.
a month, yeah.
Yeah. So now they give them turkey. So we want to get that tradition going once again this year, and we're going to be doing so. Big announcements on Sunday on his show coming up, and we'll talk about it a little bit more.
It's going to be a whole telethon, right?
Yeah, but what a great cause. I mean, there's a lot of people out here, you don't realize it. When you get old and end up in home or wherever your kids decide to throw you, if they don't like you, then who's going to take care of you? So a lot of people have nobody. That's what it boils down to. A lot of these seniors have nobody, and if we don't take care of them a little bit and help them out, then they're not going to have any meals for Christmas or.
Not to mention the fellowship, but you get.
Yeah. So we're going to be starting to drive. We're going to get out here, and we got to raise up. I think it's 700 turkeys we got to come up with. Alan said he'd do it.
He's just donated a turkey.
Yeah.
And we aren't even doing the telethon yet.
As a guest of coming on the Tim Qualls Show, I think that should be part of it. And bring a turkey.
Bring a turkey.
Yeah. So we'll start that up. But I'm
let's do
excited
that. That'd be
about
cool.
that. Because turkey giveaway, for the seniors and taking care of them, you'll hear a lot more about that. They're saying we got to get going. We've got a movie to talk about that's being shot right here locally, in independent film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of the deal was you get to be an extra or something, so you're finally going to break into the movies.
Stage, film, theater.
Radio.
Yeah. So I would cover all the gamuts. That's the only thing I haven't been on. Well, unless you count the 8mm that my dad had when I was little. So, were they 8mm or 16? What were they?
You can take your pick.
Yeah. Just film.
Polaroids.
And who else?
Larry, the magician, Denburg.
Yeah, he was out there demonstrating his skills on a table earlier.
Yeah.
It's always in his pocket.
Speaking of politics.
Yeah, and
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand, and we've got a young lady, a musical.
Shay.
Yeah, and she came right out of high school, cut her first record and everything. I guess she's been out of high school for a month or so now.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think she's giving you a singing lesson.
Yeah, but I'm tickled to death to have her over. We're going to get the show started, but before we do that,
David Dodge.
David up there, it's that time of year. His mother decorated a whole car lot, and so he can't come down here. He can't run ads like normal people and everything. He's got to
do it live.
Do it live from his showroom up there. So we're going to I'm choking. You brought the flu down here.
I did.
But I'm going to send it up to David, chit-chat with him for a minute, then we'll come back and get the show started. David Dodge on 202. I got to get all this out because he always forgets to do so. 202, right across the Delaware line.
Diamond Dave Lane.
No, it's not. Yeah, he did create that.
I screw it up every time.
Yeah, Diamond Dave, David Dodge's Diamonds, and they're pre-owned cars. But we'll talk about a lot of things when we get back. But right now, David, how are you today?
Good, Tim. How you doing?
I'm doing good, but where in the heck are you? I thought we talked about cars.
Yeah, we are, but it's Oktoberfest up here. We talked about that last week when you were up for the shoot. Oktoberfest is crazy. My mom did this. This is the pumpkin patch that we have here. Amongst, I don't know, the thousands of dollars worth of decorations that we put up, because it's such an important time for us. It's such a big sale. It's such a great opportunity for our customers, and you feel the difference when you're up here.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, because the big sale is the 2006, it's time to get that metal off the lot, as you refer to it in the car business, and put, the new ones out there.
Yeah, no, Tim, you're right. We have the 06 inventory that's left over. This is prime leftover season. That's what makes October special. The 07s have come in. They're falling on top of it. We got the new product here. The Caliber, the Nitro is here, Tim. And that glut of inventory, it means big savings. So we got big money from the factory. We got big money from me. And we're ready to roll some cars. The banks are with us on that.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, because that's what I was going to ask you next, when it comes to financing, a lot of financing available for you.
Yeah, a lot of financing. This is the end of the year. This is the last quarter of the year we're going into. The banks want to go ahead and get some money on the street. They want to bolster their numbers. So great savings, great credit. We're getting everybody approved, God willing, and the numbers are great.
Yeah, and I want to remind everybody, David Dodge, location, if you would, Dave.
Yeah, we're Route 202, just north of Wilmington, about a mile over the Pennsylvania state line on Route 202, at the crossroads of Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. My friends from Delaware, please come and see us. Our friends from Pennsylvania, we know you're already here.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, just a great individual. I've known you for quite a few years, and I mean, it's a family business. That's the difference between you and a lot of the other ones. This is family. Mom's doing the decorations. I mean, it doesn't get any more family than that.
No, I got my mom doing the decorations. Marlo's here. She works here. Baby Kennedy's here. Come on up. Join our family. Have fun. Thank you. Timmy, go have your show. I'm going to watch it on DVR tonight.
Thank you so much, David. Always a pleasure to visit David Dodge and see the David Diamonds that he has up there.
Let's call him the Dave.
Yeah, while you were talking, Dave, we, of course, swung in over here to the chair, and we got Larry. Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
The future Larry was on here, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago,
yeah.
yeah. My son Asher, yes.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. He's a puppet.
Larry.
Everywhere I'm going now, people are saying, I love you talking to the dog.
Is that right?
Yeah, so.
He hasn't even had a chance to see the show yet.
They actually thought it, when it was first, because we didn't
Yeah.
show him, they thought it was Kevin doing the voice and all that.
Kevin, you're improving.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm very impressed. That's
So
good.
that just shows you his talent level, where it's at.
coming
You know?
up.
Don't pick on me or I'll show
Or it
him your
shows
bag of
Kevin.
tricks.
Careful. I'll be
But
careful.
of course, Larry Denburg, and I want to be sure I get that right. Magician, not musician.
No,
but
magician.
Magician.
I'm a magish.
And you've been doing this for quite some. Back, I know in
I
80
started doing this stuff when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
I foolishly frittered away the first 9 years of my life, because otherwise I could be good by now.
Yeah.
It's
So,
sad when you think about it.
but you do shows all over.
All over the place, sure.
Yeah, and you're hired out by companies, and things like that.
Yeah,
But-
I'm doing a lot of corporate work, as a matter of fact. I'm working with sales and marketing organizations. I'm teaching their salesmen some basic magic that they can use in a business situation that uses
Open doors.
business. Well, that's it.
Yeah,
You know,
open
the
doors.
name of the game in sales is staying in front of somebody and they say, hey, Tim's a cool guy. Maybe I don't need his product today, but I'll keep having lunch with him. I'll take his phone calls. And when they do need whatever it is you're selling, and it uses common business paraphernalia, business cards, annual report, 8.5 by 11 pad of paper. Read somebody's mind. with a fax
Well,
machine.
you see a lot of that go on.
good
I mean,
stuff.
magicians, they don't tell all their secrets and everything, but you see a lot
That's
of
why they're
Larry.
called secrets there, Tim. Yeah.
You know, but I'm looking at this David Blaine character and then the reading of the minds and all that.
Sure.
I mean, I know you're not going to tell me how it works, but I know he doesn't read minds, but well, maybe you'll demonstrate that someday.
One of these days, maybe I'll do that for you.
What am I thinking now?
If I know Larry, he's going to do a simple card trick or something of that.
Oh, see, I wasn't planning on it, but now I've got to.
No, because this is a nice case. Now, I guess when you're
It's
out at a
from
restaurant or
Playboy.
something, or
You know what that's all about? I used to work at the Playboy Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, and the adhesive that I attach that with is so tenacious, I can't remove it without destroying the case.
Yeah,
it's a magician's rabbit, Kevin. Magician's rabbit.
Correct.
Now,
Okay.
with this, though, I guess do you utilize this?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it holds all sorts of stuff back here, but it's got a nice soft surface, which lets me do easy things with cards. I can spread them out. It lets me
So
pick 'em up
that's
easily.
kind of a magician to go kind of.
Magician to go, yes. This is what I use when I'm doing my close-up magic, when I'm working a cocktail party, a high roller suite, something like that. I can walk around from group to group, and I've got everything I need in there. I can work for hours with the
Well,
stuff that's in it.
let's
We'll
work.
let him be my vice president.
Yeah, there you go.
Could I?
After I say something stupid, we'll just amaze him with his predestination.
Prestidigitation.
No, I'm talking like Bush.
Yeah. Okay.
That
All
would
right.
do it.
Well,
All right.
I want to see you work because we're going to run out of time.
Well,
so.
I wanted to do a trick. I figured I got both of you guys here. I
Halloween.
wanted to do a trick that used.
Halloween.
It is Halloween. It is Halloween.
Just want to remind you. of that.
Okay. If you got some time later,
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
sip
you
some
about.
coffee while you're doing that. I don't usually
enjoy
do
yourself.
this, but Kevin gave me a cold.
With the two of you guys, I wanted to do a trick that used two different decks of cards. But I haven't got as much money as you're going to need, so what I did was take one deck and whack it in half. Oh, I've also got a prediction card here. This is a prediction of something which is going to happen,
That's what
but it has
Kevin's-
not happened yet.
Okay.
Little prediction card. All right, let's get rid of the rubber bands. Tim, you are sitting over there. I've got these cards. If you would just reach out, give them a little cut for me, please, anywhere you want. Don't let me influence you as to the spot.
No, not
Good
there.
stuff. All right, Kevin, if you would, got a lot of cards. Give me a number, nice healthy number, something between 10 and 20.
20.
Smaller than that, 10 and, between the 10 and.
Between the 10 and 20?
Between the 10.
11.
Oh, between the 10?
1, 2, go ahead.
Yeah, I like 11 or 12.
3,
Let's go
4,
with 12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Let's see, if we add up the digits in the 12, the 1 and 2 gives us a 3. Let's go back into this another 1, 2, 3. So I did not influence you to choose that 3, did I? All right, and let's see where you cut here, Tim. You cut to that one. All right. We've
That's
got
not
the,
magic. This is confusing.
This is cool. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. We got the two
Okay.
halves of the card
Okay.
right here. And wouldn't it be unbelible?
If that
Wouldn't
was
it be
a 9 and 9,
incredible
yeah,
if
yeah.
these two halves matched? Huh?
It would have been.
It would be, but
Well, actually, I didn't say they had to match each other. I said they had to match the prediction card.
oh, very good.
Now you know what's cool about this.
Yeah.
Actually, I made a whole big thing. Let's see if they match. What's curious about this? Let's see. You know, you could have stopped me. You could have cut that deck anywhere you wanted. Correct?
That is correct.
Interesting thing is, if you had cut absolutely anywhere else, Tim, this trick would have had a very different finish. All of these cards are blank. And when I said, look, the backs match, you didn't
Right,
think that was
right.
so impressive? Well, if you had given me any number other than that 12, Kevin,
They wouldn't have matched.
none of these backs match that one. That is the only one that do.
That is unbelievable.
So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, very, very
I'll applaud that.
good. Very good, very good. I'm trying to figure out how he did it myself. I was up with him until that one part. That was
I
all-
know, I
up his
know.
sleeve.
Then it gets
The backs threw me off there.
then it gets a little weird, doesn't
How'd
it?
you read his mind, though?
All right, you want one more? Really
One
fast.
more.
I got a trick that might take all
We can
of
take it a little
30
bit longer than that.
seconds.
Yeah.
Really quick. If
No,
you were
you're
playing,
you're fine.
All
Go-
right,
go
I
ahead.
know that you're a heavy gambler. You hit Vegas, Atlantic City all the time.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
We got 5 cards here. If you were playing blackjack, one of these cards could be considered larger than any of the others. What would the largest card be considered here? We've got an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
If
Or
you're playing
ace,
blackjack,
ace,
he does. He's not very good at
He
gambling.
plays
is
Caribbean
he?
stud.
I understand. Well, you see, yes, you're right. The ace would be the largest, followed by the 2, then the 3, then the 4, and that leaves us with the teeny tiny, bitsy little.
We'll do what?
Don't think about this too long, man. I can't afford to go around starting new religions.
Very good, very good. I'm telling you.
Do another one.
Always do another one. Cat's saying we have to go to, there's other people that's on
Cut
the
the
show.
commercials.
Yeah, there you go. But can you do one more?
You go. Actually, what I'd like to tell you is about a show I just did, because we're coming up on Halloween here. I was down in Rehoboth. I know that you had Bill from Jokes Are Wild a couple of weeks ago. He's showing all his costumes and things. I was in Jokes Are Wild today, and he's got decorations all over the place. The show that I did on Saturday night, Private Party, I think this guy had more decorations in his home than Bill has in his shop.
Right.
There was you pushed
Was
the
his last name
doorbell.
Epstein?
It was not. As a matter.
Okay.
Hi, Joe. Enjoyed it.
He's gonna go back for the 30-second
He's going
card.
for the cut. No, he's going for the cut. Cat's in there giving us this. I'm putting pressure on
You guys
her.
are nothing if not professional.
Larry, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so
Enjoyed
much.
it,
You'll be
Kevin.
back for more.
Have a
Stay
good
with
one.
me right back right after this.
To find out more about the Tim Qualls Show and other positive promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com. Tim says, if you have a guest suggestion, you should send it to posprotv@aol.com.
I don't have any today. It wasn't as good as the first time. That's all I can say. Some
all
people
right.
left since we've
That's
done
all right.
started. Let me introduce every Friday. Zach, of course, and then Jeff over here. Now I want to get this right. It's not Drop Dead Productions, it's Drop Hit,
Drop Hit.
Productions
That's
that you're with,
correct.
and your association with,
Alan Jeffries.
and which is the writing team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, it's important to get to the writing, but it's more important to get to why in the world are you all of a sudden, have you done this before? Or?
Well, we have some friends out west who are making movies right now. Recently, they came back to Delaware for the Newark Film Festival. And his friend Kirkpatrick Thomas of ours out there, and he's doing a movie called The Legend of God's Gun. So he showed the film at the film festival.
Very good.
And we said, hey, if he can make movies, so can we.
Yeah.
So we decided
Well,
to
it's
do
exciting
it.
because
Yeah.
a lot of people, you have those dreams, but unless you take the step and go do it, all they are is dreams. So now you're on the way to making those dreams come true, because I'm sure you just didn't decide all of a sudden, hey, this is what we want to do for the rest of our lives. It's been a dream, I'm sure, for quite some time. You're in the middle of one and putting your first one together right now. It's called?
This is going to be called The Cold. And it's a horror movie. It's a ghost movie.
It's based on a true story out of Las Vegas about a serial killer, and he's.
I look like that kind of guy.
Well, you might be the guy.
You should come out for the audition.
But that's what I was going to say. I want to get up to that because you guys are just casting the movie, and you want to keep it. We talked about it before. You want to keep it local.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to use local cast, local sets, and the whole works.
We want to shoot within 50 miles of Newcastle County. Try and keep it as close as possible.
And so you're going, casting is still going, and people want to get involved with it. How do
They need to go to the website, drophitfilms.com. There's an audition registration form there that they can fill out.
It's very simple, basic
We need a
information,
headshot, and that's it.
And that's all there is to it.
No
Next-
experience necessary.
What are we doing on the 29th? Right,
29th?
this coming
Yeah,
Sunday
yeah.
will be the next call. So locals who are here in the, we're trying to stay tri-state basically. If you're
Right,
an actor and you're aspiring and you want to come out and do this, we are open to anybody who's willing to put the time into it. So if you can read well and you show up on time,
You have to read
you're
well.
in. Well, you've got to be able to read a little bit.
That kills me. That's how I'm done. But I'm excited for you because I'm seeing a lot more of this starting to take place here in Delaware.
You're absolutely right.
yeah.
We're working with a really good company out of Newark, Smarty Pants Productions, which is Scott Shaw's outfit over there, and he's been doing this for going back 15 years. I remember my first thing with him was as an extra on one of his films, so they're actually going to handle all the technical stuff. We're working with a local photographer to document and archive the whole thing, Alicia Cohen. She's a really nice, sweet girl, and she's going to be helping us. We're doing all local crew.
Now let's talk, before we get into that, let's talk about budget. I mean, because when you talk about film, people, you got to realize that. I mean, it doesn't come cheap. So I guess you're getting a lot of volunteer, a lot of
all the roles are actually paid to an extent. I mean, and we're still looking for locations. So we're trying to keep it low budget, but not low budget where it looks like a home movie. Low budget. It's going to be professional. But on a low.
Well, you want to go somewhere with it. That's the whole idea.
Film festivals.
This is the first stepping stone of other projects. We're talking. You got quite a bit in the works right now.
Yeah,
I mean, that you're
shorts
looking at
and stuff. Yeah.
And I'm excited. I want to get more involved with you guys. Keep these people up to date for what's happening.
Absolutely.
Because anytime something's happening like that, I get excited about it because I think Delaware is one of the best places to do anything in life. I mean, and just the people support you. They get out behind you and things like that. And we want to get that casting out once again. If they want more information,
It's drophitfilms.com, and the next cast is this coming Sunday, the 29th.
Yeah, no, with the casting, what are you looking for part-wise?
We still have the majority of the roles open. We filled 2 with the past call this Sunday. We filled 2 parts. So if you go to the website, there's a description of all the roles available.
Right.
And so they hit the website and they'll see what we need.
Okay.
And just give us a call, whatever they need to do to get in contact with us. We're very prompt. Jeff's handling all the casting, so he's very prompt at calling back participants.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We're going to have you guys back. We'll learn more about it.
Great.
It's the coal being put together right now. We're excited about it.
Yep.
Drophitfilms.com for more information. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
Thanks a lot.
You better believe there's always something going on. He's the talker of the town. He really gets around.
Oh, thank you. That ain't for me. I know that.
Nope.
All these guys hung around. They're out here in the audience. And
But it's the first time Kurt's been here and Frank's been here.
Everybody's here because Laura Shay's up here. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you over. You're from the Philadelphia area?
That's it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and professional singer, because I'm looking here, released the first full-length record just out of high school.
Right.
Yeah.
I did the second one released it about a year ago.
Oh, yeah?
So,
and I have one that's here. Now, which one is this?
That's the second one.
That is the second one, and it's available where?
Through my website, laurashay.com, pretty much, or cdbaby.com.
Either one of those, and we're getting into a little bit of that. But you are a busy young lady, because I'm looking here and I'm saying, the one thing you do have is gigs. Because you've got on a Saturday the 4th, you're going to be Voices for the Women benefit.
Yes, it's going to be in media at the Media Theater. It's a big benefit, 8 singer-songwriters. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and then you follow that up on the 9th at the World Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, and then on the Friday the 24th, Stevenson's Place in Philly. I'm not familiar with that.
It's a local bar in my neighborhood. I practically grew up in there, and that's going to be a full band show.
Oh, that's a big show then. That's going home. That's going home then. That's it. Now your style of music. What do you is it?
It's
you'd call it girl music, but
some people call it estrogen rock. It's a mixture of ballads, and today I'm going to play a poppier song, but it's all over the place.
Yeah, because you write your own songs.
I do.
Yeah, and very talented, and on top of that, you teach school. I want to throw that out there.
I do.
This is your chance to say hi to all your little kiddies, right?
They're not little. They're my age. It's college. So, hey, guys, what's up?
Well, they're still there. You're not. So they're going to look at you and everything. So, but it's just a pleasure to have you over here. And for more information, once again, you can go to www.myspace.com that everybody goes to. But quicker than that, to get you there right away, your own website, once again, Laura, is
www.laurashay.com, SHAY.
Well, I like
There's
the way
3
she
W's
talks,
there.
too. You teach. You must teach talking or something.
I teach
Addiction.
Yeah, she's very good. She is very good. I'm looking forward to the song. Put your hands together for Laura Shay.
John Hawthorne 81, going in Canada, yeah. We're trying to get away from everything and everyone. The car is packed, the sun is high, I'm doing 85. And and 28 truckers honk as we go by. Saturday we had the town, oh yeah, and these guys that we found, oh, they took us to a place called the Lava Lounge. They playing a rock and roll band, and yeah, they're my kind of men. Oh, and I danced all night with the one with rainbow dreads. How can I go back to what I know after I've seen to run out? Again on Sunday night we hit an open mic. Thank God I don't need my guitar, 'cause they have no pride. I meet the man behind the keys, he brings me to my knees. Oh, and he kissed me in the box a little after 3. Honey, how can I go back to what I know after I've seen to run out? Yeah. Well, my mama, she said go out and see the world, but I never thought the world could satisfy this girl. There's a place up north that I like to go, where we just drive and we just flow. Oh yeah, just south on 81, back to the States we go. I'm gonna miss this place, but man, we sure had fun. Judy sings and Jelly drives, yeah, we're smoking Camel Lights. Oh, and in this moment, everything feels right. Honey, how can I go back to what I know after I've seen Toronto? No, tell me, how can I go back to